Hi, babies. This is your, if you need an answer right now, then watch this reading. So, how this works is hold your question in your mind as I'm shuffling, and we'll pull some cards around just like the general energies around your question or your situation. And then we'll pull some cards to find out if it is a no or a go. All right, so hold your question in your mind, and as I'm shuffling, and we'll pull some cards to see the general energies. Ooh. So the general energies around your situation, we've got the King of Cups. Cute. So they're either you're feeling very confident and in the situation, or there's somebody that's helping you feel very confident in. But just the general energies are that this is going to work out, I think, and you're going to get some help because that's the thing. The King of Cups helps you. All right. We've also got the Sun. This could happen during Leo season or like having to do with the day, but something having to do with this like very strong, bright energy that feeds you, and this situation is getting like fulfilled from some either what you're putting into it or what other people are putting into it and how they're helping you. Let's see what else we've got in terms of uh, the general energies around your question. I got the Ace of Wands. If this has to do with your love life, then yeah, I think it's going to happen. If this is not about your love life, otherwise, there's energy for creation. There's energy for you to make things like really like with your passion. Your passion is going to be very important, and so physical passion, intellectual passion, and when I say physical, I mean like your intimate passion. That's coming through strong in this reading. We've also got Wheel of Fortune. It might feel like in this moment anything can happen. That's the energy that I'm getting. That like anything, if you make one move one way, that could totally change the situation. If you make one move another way, that switches it. So this is good though. This is positive movement. We've got a lot of positive cards. There's nothing here that would indicate that I would worry about this fact that anything could happen. We've got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is literally moving into calmer waters. It's being helped by a stranger, and you're on a boat, and it's like moving you into somewhere that's easier. So, with this King of Cups and this Six of Swords, I really think that this anything that could happen energy is a positive thing. So, I wouldn't worry too much about the energy of anything happening. You got this. And it's gonna get easier. That's the thing. There's all this energy for it to get easier. Cute. All right, so let's get some more cards about the general energies around your question or your situation. We've got the Ten of Swords. If something's been stressful, if you're like very worried right now about what's going to happen, how it's going to turn out, I would take comfort in the fact that, like, even if you're feeling like, whoa, I don't know what's happening, there's positive energy here. So this Ten of Swords is saying that whatever has been stressing you out, it's starting to wrap itself up. Those energies are starting to complete, and you just have to stay calm in this moment. You just have to stay confident. You just have to stay cool, collected, all of that kind of stuff. Uh, Even if you're not feeling it, fake it till you make it in this situation because it is getting easier. It is getting a lot easier right now. Okay, so now we're going to find out if your question is a no or a go. So hold your question in your mind. That was fast. We had some cards fall out. So those first two cards that fell out were the Son of Swords, which is the Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is more this energy of anything can happen right now. So if it's a no, if it's a go, I would say yes, it's a go. But in it, like something is fast moving, and you might need to be really fast right now. You might need to like. There's this term "strike while the iron is hot." That means like you have to move really fast when it's like making sense, but not maybe when it might not be totally easy in the moment. But there is the energy for it to happen. Shauna, hi, welcome to the reading. And as you can hear, there's a alarm outside. I live in Brooklyn. I'm sorry, it's loud, but that's just kind of confirming this. Like you have to move right now to me. All right, so let's get some more cards in terms of if it is a. I believe it's a go, but let's make sure. Let's see the other energies around if it is a go. We've got another knight, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles moves really slowly. The Knight of Pentacles is like the most like conventional, the one that moves like with the most tradition. So there's this energy of yes, it is coming through, but yes, you might have to like embody this like Capricorn or this earth energy of being satisfied with the moment and being satisfied with what you have so that you can like open the doors and the pathway for everything else to come in. So yes, it is a go, but as with many things in life, sometimes we have to there's paths, there's things we have to go through first before we actually get the thing and it's successful in the way we want it to be successful. But yeah, there's all this opportunity. Let's get some more cards. We've got the Two of Swords. It's very important right now with this situation that you are paying attention to everything that's happening. If you're signing a contract, then I want you to like read the contract carefully. If you are entering, if you're starting a new job, you need to know what your job description is. If you're getting to know a new person, if you're dating, just make sure you know them before you really like open up in a way. Like they have to earn that trust first because this is an energy of just something like not your focus. Not necessarily that it's like bad, like somebody's trying to hurt you, but and I know I'm speaking with urgency. Sorry, I'm just really into it. But it's more of energy of you're just not seeing something. So you want to make sure that you got all your bases covered, especially if your question has to do with money or just like worldly things. Right, more information on this being a go. I believe it is a go, but you do have a process you have to go through first. We've got another two. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is transformation. It's transformation in the real world. So this is our second two in a row with your reading. So this means that, like, yes, it is a go, but like I said, you have to go through this process first. You have to go through this change. You have to go through and maybe an interaction is what I'm thinking. Like maybe there's a conversation you need to have, or a place you need to go, or something you need to do for this thing to happen. But it is a go. All right, so let's get some cards on what you should watch out for in the situation for your question. Just things you should keep an eye out on. All right, for, I should say. We've got even your spirit guide quit, disillusionment, and abandonment. So I said there needs to be a process. There's like a transformation or something that happens first before the thing does come through. I do believe it comes through, but like in that through that process, don't lose faith, don't lose hope. This is what the cards are warning you about, like that disillusionment of believing that is not going to happen. Like don't let that happen because it will. Like we doubt ourselves, we doubt our capabilities when it's not happening in the way that we want it to, or in the timeline we want it to. The cards are saying don't lose faith right now in yourself. We've also got wake, work, scroll, repeat. So burnout cycle and routine collapse. So getting burned out in this waiting or this process, and the cards want you to keep your thoughts fresh, keep whatever is happening in the situation, keep the energy fresh. You have the conversations you need to have. If this is about your home, keep your home decluttered. Like just make sure that you are moving in a way that is not in a routine and it's building and creating and has abundance. All right, so let's get some oracle cards just on like what you might want to watch out for, or not watch out for, what you want to pay attention to in general for your question. Some basic themes. We've got rose hip, number 44. So addressing a growing ailment. So, like I said, growing and shifting is really important right now. So, if something needs to change in your material world, the cards are asking you to like really like step into that change. And the number 44 might be important also. Let's get some more. This is my Pacific Northwest Oracle deck. So let's see what else we got. And number 77. So repeating numbers, very interesting. Trawler. So divulging a tenacious regret. So having regret or just like being too present in an emotion that is not helping you to move forward out of a situation. You have to transform, you have to change something in order for your thing to like come to fruition, to come to reality. And so the cards are asking you to please not get stuck in these heavy emotions of regret, or oh, if I had done this differently then it would be like this now. Because no, you don't actually know, like, if you had done something differently, if that would actually change your everyday situation right now. You don't actually know. So don't let yourself get stuck in those emotions of thinking that you could have, drastically changed the situation. I mean, maybe you had some ability to do that, but I really think here right now you just need to pay attention to being open to transition and change. And with this rose hip, taking care of yourself. Um, and giving yourself self-care, because that's really going to enable you to do whatever you need to do to make the situation happen. But I do believe it's a go. All right, folks, that is what I got for you right now. Thank you, Shauna, for coming through the reading. And if anybody, I think there's a couple of people here. If you got a question for the cards, a personal question, that you can ask it, and I'll pull a card for you. Um, if anybody wants to ask a question really quickly, I'll stay on for a few moments. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close the reading up. Thank you for the last person that is still here. Thank you for if you're still watching. I go live frequently, so hug the subscribe button or the notification bell if you want to know when I'm going live. And if not, I will see you probably tomorrow on live stream. Thanks for coming. Bye.